Hello, good morning. How are you, my children? Once again, I am here to teach you online classes. In previous class, we have read about the chapter of economics, chapter first, and now in this social science class, we are going to read about another book, which was democratic politics. And from this democratic politics, we are going to read the first chapter, and the name of the chapter already I have written in this board: power sharing. Power sharing, पावर यानी कि ताकत, शेयरिंग मीन्स टू डिवाइड, टू शेयर द पावर यानी कि जो ताकत है उसका बंटवारा. शेयरिंग द पावर इज वेरी गुड इन डेमोक्रेसी बिकॉज not only in democracy but in our day to day life the sharing is power is very good because by the sharing of power we can solve our day to day problem very easily. Okay, so now our chapter start with the two stories, one story from Belgium and another from Sri Lanka. As you go through your chapter and in this chapter on page number 2 you can see the story of Belgium and Sri Lanka. First we will take about the story of Belgium. Belgium is a very small country which is in Europe, and the four countries are its neighboring country. It is written in your book: Netherlands, Germany, Luxembourg and France. And this Belgium, a very small country, just like our state Haryana. Okay, and the population of this country is not more than 1 crore. Now the main, or the you can say the interesting thing in this particular country, what we will see that in this particular country there are people of three types, three ethnic. You will say that what is, madam, ethnic? Ethnic is a particular group of person, those who believe in the same culture, same language and their same traditions. And the literary meaning of this particular word you can see in your book. Again, page number 2 glossy words में आपको meaning दिया हुआ है. You can read it and go through this particular ethnic word. Now the division of this particular country Belgium is in 3 category. First you can see that in Belgium, total Belgium की अगर हम बात करें पूरे देश की, तो in this particular region 59% people used to live in the region. उसका नेम है, नाम है जिसका फ्लेमिश रीजन, और वो बोलते क्या है, भाषा क्या है उनकी, डच. Okay, now 40% people, those who used to live in Wallonia, they used to speak French language. Okay, now you can see 59 and 40, 99. Now 1% is left. Now 1% people used to speak German language. Okay, so whole the country there are three type of people speaking three different languages: Dutch, French and German. Now comes to the capital city. Here is the situation is just opposite. How can you say that opposite? Because in capital city Brussels, 80% people used to speak the language is French and 20% used to speak the language is Dutch. Now what is the problem in these two area? That those who are majority in whole the country, they are minority in Brussels, and those who are in majority in Brussels, all over country they are in minority. अब यहाँ पर क्या शुरू हो गया? Now there was a conflict, and this particular conflict start in the 50s and 60s. At that particular time 1950 से लेकर 1960 तक पूरी कंट्री के अंदर इस बात की आपस में लोगों में झगड़ा रहा, who is more important, who will get the more power in a political position, and who will the community which rule this particular country. Okay, so here next our story, and here of this Belgium. Next story हम जिस पर जाएंगे that was Sri Lanka. You all know where the Sri Lanka is. In all geography, in first chapter we read in 9th class that Sri Lanka is our neighboring country. India के south में है. Okay, now Sri Lanka is also very small country, get its independence in 1948, just after India get the independence. अब यहाँ का जो language composition है, that is also very difficult. As you see in this particular flow chart, that people 74% people used to speak the language that was Sinhala language. जैसे हम लोगों की अलग अलग लैंग्वेज है, हिंदी, गुजराती, मराठी, पंजाबी, तमिल, तेलुगु, ऐसे ही एक लैंग्वेज है वहां पे सिंहाला। ओके, 74% जो लोग हैं वहां पर वो क्या बोलते हैं, सिंहाला लैंग्वेज। एंड 18% पीपल यूज टू स्पीक तमिल लैंग्वेज। नाउ इन 18%, नाउ अगेन देयर इज अ डिवीजन। ओके, श्रीलंकन तमिल्स। अब श्रीलंकन तमिल कौन है, वो श्रीलंकन जो हमेशा वहां पर रहते हैं। They are not belong to this Sinhala language. They used to speak Tamil language. और उनका कितना कंपोजिशन है श्रीलंका में, 30। Another one is Indian Tamils. Indian Tamil, वो इंडियन तमिल्स जिनके फोरफादर एट द टाइम बिफोर इंडिपेंडेंस, जिनको ब्रिटिशर्स फॉर द प्लांटेशन वर्कर्स कहाँ लेके गए थे, श्रीलंका में। तो इंडिया भी ऑल्सो गेट इंडिपेंडेंट एंड श्रीलंका इज ऑल्सो गेट इंडिपेंडेंट, बट उनके जो फोर फादर थे, दे विल नॉट कम अगेन टू इंडिया, दे आर नाउ यूज टू लिव इन श्रीलंका, दैट्स वाई दे आर कॉल्ड इंडियन तमिल्स। तो वो कितना परसेंटेज है, 5%। क्लियर। सो 13% श्रीलंकन तमिल, 5% इंडियन तमिल्स। टोटल 18% जो लोग हैं श्रीलंका में, दे यूज टू स्पीक तमिल लैंग्वेज। 74% पीपल यूज टू स्पीक सिंहाला लैंग्वेज। नाउ देयर इज अनदर वन कम्युनिटी remaining. Now the people, those who used to speak the Sinhala language mainly are the community of Buddhist. यानी कि वो कौन सा रिलीजन फॉलो करते हैं, रिलीजन और द टीचिंग और द प्रीचिंग जो कि बुद्धा ने दी थी। ओके, दो these people used to speak Buddhist Sinhala language and they follow the religion Buddhist. ओके, बाकी थोड़े से जो बचे हुए हैं, they used to be a Tamil और हिंदू और द मुस्लिम। अगर इधर बात करें, इंडियन तमिल्स और श्रीलंकन तमिल्स मोस्टली दे आर हिंदू मुस्लिम। ओके, अब पूरी कंट्री के अंदर 7% कौन है, क्रिश्चियन सोसाइटी। एंड दीज क्रिश्चियंस ये दोनों में ही है, दे आर श्रीलंकन तमिल ऑल्सो प्लस दे आर इंडियन तमिल्स। क्रिश्चियन के अंदर दोनों ही कम्युनिटी के लोग हैं, श्रीलंकन तमिल प्लस दिस इंडियन तमिल्स। अब अगर हम इन दोनों कंट्री की सिचुएशन को कंपेयर करें, in both the country there are different type of people used to live, which you can see in your page number 3, that people, those who are living in this Wallonia and French region, now they are in a particular condition that they cannot say that we are in majority and we are in minority, because the percentage are not very diverse, 59-40, here 80 and 20, but in Sri Lanka percentage is very diverse, 74-80, lots of difference are there, and mostly in Sri Lanka there are majority of Sri Lankan the Sinhala speaking peoples. Okay, so अब क्वेश्चन ये आता है कि how these two country have solving their problems, कि उन्होंने अपनी समस्या को कैसे करा। टॉपिक क्या था हमारा, पावर शेयरिंग, कि इन दोनों कंट्री के अंदर, इन दीज टू कंट्री, हाउ द पीपल शेयर देयर पावर सो दैट दे कैन गो ऑन इन अ वेरी स्मूथ एंड पीसफुल डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्री। ओके, नाउ अगेन इन योर बुक जब आप पढ़ेंगे, यू विल गो थ्रू दिस बुक, यू कैन सी देयर इज अ डिस्क्रिप्शन अबाउट श्रीलंका, कि श्रीलंका इज अ स्मॉल कंट्री, get independent in 48, or when this country get independent from the again Britishers, यहाँ पर किसकी मेजोरिटी हो गई, सिंहाला स्पीकिंग पीपल की। Now when they get a majority, so what they do, that in 1956 they pass a law, in your book it is written act, act is the meaning, again meaning is law। उन्होंने क्या कानून पास किया कि उनकी जो गवर्नमेंट है, उनकी जो सरकार है, वो क्या करेगी, they will always do the favor of Sinhala people, and they will be not very comfortable, or you can say in a support position for this Tamil peoples. Okay, so when they pass the act, तो इस एक्ट में बहुत सारे ऐसे क्लॉज थे जिससे ये प्रूव होता है that Sinhala peoples are getting more benefit in comparison to Tamil people। अब वो कौन कौन सी बातें थी, it is written in your book that they will always foster यानी कि वो उसको बढ़ावा देंगे, प्रोग्रेस करेंगे, ग्रोथ करेंगे, किसकी, रिलीजन की, कौन सा रिलीजन, बुद्धिस्ट रिलीजन। ओके, दे विल ऑल्सो फेवर द सिहाला लैंग्वेज, and when people of Sinhala speaking go for a application in a university for a admission or for a job, वो क्या करेंगे, प्रेफरेंस देंगे, किसको प्रेफरेंस देंगे, people those who are speaking the Sinhala language। okay, now the constitution of also pass, और उस constitution में भी इन्होंने क्या कहा कि इंडिया, श्रीलंका का जो ऑफिशियल रिलीजन है या श्रीलंका का जो ऑफिशियल के बोलेंगे, जो अपन रिलीजन ही कहेंगे, जो अपने इंडिया में नहीं है, दैट वाज बुद्धिस्ट रिलीजन। ओके, फ्रॉस्टर बुद्धिस्ट का मतलब है कि वो बुद्धिस्ट रिलीजन को आगे फॉरवर्ड करेंगे, उसकी प्रोग्रेस करेंगे, उसकी ग्रोथ करेंगे। आफ्टर दैट नाउ देयर इज also now what the happen now in this particular situation, that the people of those who are living in Sri Lanka and speaking Tamil language, अब उनको ये लगने लगा कि गवर्नमेंट उनकी बात नहीं सुनती, they are feeling very alienated from this particular country, कि the government is not doing any work in favor of them, they are now getting discriminated in the jobs, उनको किसी तरह का इक्वल ट्रीटमेंट नहीं मिल रहा था, और इसका रिजल्ट क्या निकला, that there was a clash between these two communities, सिहाला कम्युनिटी एंड तमिल कम्युनिटी। अब इन दोनों में क्या शुरू हो गई, लड़ाई। और जब लड़ाई शुरू होती है, वो लड़ाई चाहे एनीवेयर इट इज, आइदर इन योर होम, आइदर इन द कंट्री और इन बिटवीन द कंट्री, it never result in a very good condition, people get nothing from this particular fight। same situation is faced by the Sri Lanka। now there was a civil war, kin ki civil war, what is civil war, again civil war is a war in which the community of a country, जब देश के लोग ही आपस में लड़ते हैं, that is called civil war, and by this particular civil war Sri Lanka has lost lots of things। when you will read a chapter in economics, you will see that already Sri Lanka is more higher in growth and in progress as compared to India, but after this particular civil war there is a decline in a condition of Sri Lanka in comparison to India, because now people are fighting themselves, आपस में ही वो लोग लड़ रहे हैं, किस चीज के लिए, for the power, because majority in Sri Lanka Sinhala people are not following the other Tamil people as their fellow being, वो सोच रहे हैं कि ये हमारे साथ है, लेकिन इनको because we are in majority, उनको हमारी बात क्या करनी पड़ेगी, माननी पड़ेगी। so what happened then, they start a civil war and now they are demanding lots of things। अब उनकी डिमांड क्या क्या थी, फर्स्ट डिमांड व्हाट दे आर डू सेइंग, उनकी फर्स्ट डिमांड है कि उनकी लैंग्वेज को भी उतनी ही वैल्यू मिले जितनी वैल्यू किसको मिली है, सिंहाला लैंग्वेज को। तमिल लैंग्वेज इज ऑल्सो बी कम इन अ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन एज अ लैंग्वेज ऑफ श्रीलंका विद दिस सिंहाला लैंग्वेज। ओके, अदर देन दैट दे वांट इक्वालिटी बिटवीन द सिटीजन्स, एंड द थर्ड डिमांड उनकी क्या थी कि उस पर्टिकुलर एरिया में, द एरिया विच इन विच दे आर इन अ मेजोरिटी, दैट शुड बी सेपरेटेड फ्रॉम द श्रीलंका and they will get a new independent country, and for that they make a new group, you can say a militant group, जिसका नाम था LTTE, Liberation of Tamil Tiger Elam, and this group by the militant activities now they are used to start a civil war with Sinhala people with their own government, and now there was a tension or you can say a fight between these two countries। okay, now the question is what they gain with this particular fight। okay, we will see afterwards, first we see now about the Belgium। सेम प्रॉब्लम थी, यहाँ पर भी लैंग्वेजेस की आपस में लड़ाई थी, यहाँ पर भी लड़ाई, बट व्हाट द Belgium people do, now the people have accepted कि these are our own fellow beings and now we have to live these people with as a country fellow being। so better क्या रहेगा कि हम इन्हें अपना देश के अंदर देश के नागरिक जैसा माने, एंड वी विल लिव विथ ब्रदरहुड। एंड फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर फीलिंग जब इन लोगों के अंदर आई, नाउ दे स्टार्ट लिविंग with the brotherhood, or with you can say with the friendly. And for that what they do, they change their constitution again and again उन्होंने कम से कम 4 to 5 times अपने constitution को change किया। ओके 70 से लेकर 1970 to 1993 they have changed their constitution, and after changing their constitution they come to a particular a common program. All these 59% Flemish and 40% this Wallonia regions people come to the 3-4 main points which was accepted by whole the communities. All have accepted कि हाँ ठीक है, हम इन particular बातों पर इन 3 subjects पर काम करेंगे, and we will live with a very cordial behavior and as a fellow being. So what they do in page number 4, it is written in your book कि इन्होंने पहला जो स्टेप उठाया वो क्या था कि both the ministers, when there will be election, both the minister, either person belong to a Dutch speaking or the French speaking, ministers की community पूरे country के अंदर will be the equal. 50% minister will be belong to French people and 50% ministers will be belong to Dutch people. Whether they are in any particular percentage, either they are 59 or 40. Okay. Second thing what they do, that many of the power which are before the changing of constitution are in a central government power, now the center has given the power to state government also. This Flemish government and Wallonia governments, यानी कि सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ने अपनी पावर को क्या कर दिया, शेयर कर दिया। किसको शेयर कर दिया? स्टेट गवर्नमेंट। ओके, so now the state government is independent. Now they can take their decisions very freely. They are not being asked anything from the center what they have to do for their own people. Third thing what they do, अब बात आती है ब्रुसेल की, कि ब्रुसेल जो 80-20 थी वहां पे क्या हुआ, they follow the same process. Similarly for the Brussels again same proportion, 50-50 के proportion में ministers are appointed for the capital city. No matter which community is in majority or no matter which community is in minority, both 50-50% people will form a government, and now there is no problem in this particular country. People are very happy. अगली बात आती है जो इसमें से रह गया जर्मन, where they will go, they are also the part of Belgium. So now next government जो बनी वो थी community government, and this community government is separated from state and center government. There are 3 community, Dutch, German, French and German. इन तीनों community की अपनी अलग सरकार होगी, and this particular community government will look after their own matter of language, religion, culture, education, whatever matter come in their own subjects, they will be solved by the 4th government, that was community government. So Brussels has solved their problem very easily, or you can say Belgium has solved their problem very easily by sharing the power between the communities. Or what is the result of that? That all over world, all the European country praise this government for their steps. और उसका एक इनाम क्या मिला बेल्जियम को, कि जो ब्रुसेल है, ब्रुसेल को हेडक्वार्टर बनाया। किसका हेडक्वार्टर बनाया? इट इज रिटन ऑन पेज नंबर 5 दैट ब्रुसेल हैज बिकम द हेडक्वार्टर ऑफ यूरोपियन पार्लियामेंट। यूरोपियन पार्लियामेंट का ब्रुसेल को क्या बना दिया? हेडक्वार्टर, बिकॉज they solve the problem of power sharing very easily without any civil war. Okay, श्रीलंका की अगेन अगर बात करें तो there was a war. So if we quarterly, if we sit and talk to each other and share our power very easily, it is very good in a democracy. But if we don't share our powers, we behave like a majority community, then there will be a problem in a community, in a society, in a democracy, just like Sri Lanka. कि श्रीलंका के अंदर when the people are in majority, Sinhala people, they did not share their power with Tamil people. So उसका problem क्या आया? That there has been a tension between these two different language speaking community, और उससे नुकसान किसका हुआ? The whole country of Sri Lanka, people of Sri Lanka. So power sharing is very essential in democracy, because in democracy when we share our power, it is a very good for the development of a country. Okay.